What's up? What's up? Facebook. Hey man, I was just thinking again. Decided to share. It's kind of it ain't sad, man, cuz I'm not surprised and I'm not really upset, but it need to be talked about, man. I challenge anybody, man, make some comments or I should have went live so we could talk about this, man. We need to have some dialogue so y'all can bring more of this stuff out of my heart where it's deep at. It's about being black, man. I'm messed up about this black stuff. I lost my phone today, man. It's like $700 and something worth of phone. You know, not even counting the accessories. But I left it in an Indian store, man, and they grabbed my phone. They said they knew how much it cost. My mom called me and told me somebody got my phone. But like 2 years before this, I left my phone in the store down the street from that store, which is an African American store primarily. Never seen my phone again. And the guy who took it, who I know he took it, was him, and he had a guest in the store, and they was just hanging in there, young boys. And I left my phone on the counter. I left out, came back, and the phone was nobody know where it was at. Okay, actually, they found the phone and put it in the back of the store, in the back of the register area, and the phone came up missing. Nobody knows where it's at. I had the manager look on the camera, and nothing came up. Okay, so I say this to say, man, you can't say it's just America, man. You know, it's a doggone shame, man. I lost my phone, and a so-called black person see it, and you never get it again. So it's back to that question. If you're gonna call me black, answer this one question for me. Do you want for me what you want for yourself? Do you want for your black brother what you want for yourself? Otherwise, man, stop getting on the internet crying. These celebrities talking about black people this and black people that, and white people this and white people that. Man, black people, and I ain't even got to repeat this and say black people are their own worst enemy. I'm just going to say it like this. Black people are under a curse until they want for the self what they want for their brother what they want for themselves. That's the key. And all this other stuff, man, fighting this and fighting that, why white people got this and why white people got that. I was having a conversation with a brother today, man, and I was telling him the solution is love. The solution is be an example. Black people are supposed to be an example because we're the ones who light still shines, most talented in many ways, but we are the most devious and the most hurt and the most mentally disturbed and the most everything that's negative because we're special people. And when I say we, I'm not saying African Americans or all the other names they got us, because if they call you African American, that's the same as calling you nigger, because they class you in the same bracket, and we, on top of that, got our kids walking around here calling us nigger too. So we're not helping the situation. But back to the conversation is that we got these celebrities and all kind of people crying about Black Lives Matter and what this and that, but no solutions. And the reason they don't have a solution is because they don't have, they don't have peace. They don't have the understanding of how you gain peace. And the only way you gain peace is you have to submit. You have to submit. You have to submit to what's greater than yourself. And you have to submit to something that's not anything like you or anything of your control or that dies or breathes, you know. And once you submit to that being or that greatness, then you can understand your position a little better. But not to get that deep, because y'all, you start getting religion and y'all start running, you know. But basically, all of this crying and talking about the white man and giving thumbs up to black people who hold allegiance to one another based off of skin color and based off of being abused or going through whatever you go through. Well, for all the even-minded thinking people, I warn you out here, don't associate yourself with people who associate your relationship or your love for you based off of the color of your skin. Okay? That's common sense and is real talk, and I'm sharing that with you. But it's really bad. It's getting bad all over the world and everything and everybody. And I could sit here and talk about white people too. I could talk about all kind of negative things about white people. But the only thing that I want to focus on is the disbeliever, the rejecter, and the believer, and the true believer. Okay, all right. Them the only separations that I want to hear. If you want to call me anything, call me a believer. I'm an American believer. American because this is what I know. This is what I build. You know, I work hard in this country. You know, and I played hard in this country. Made mistakes. I prayed hard in this country. I found my faith in this country. You know, my family is from this country. This is my country, and it's just part of the world. Just one place. The earth is spacious. You know, it's not the only thing I got. You know, I got a whole world. You know, but one more thing before I go, man. You know about these. I'm on here because I hear some celebrities get on here and start doing the same thing that's been going on since Jim Crow. You know, propagating the anti-white sentiments and anti-any race that's against the black uprising. And really, the black uprising is nothing if it don't have righteousness in it. So you're only failing trying to uplift the black cause in an unrighteous way by being racist and prejudiced. You can't do what the white man doing to try to stop him from doing what he's doing to you. You have to be an example for him. Patient. You know, things happen. You know, sometimes you gotta fight. Sometimes you gotta fight one of them or all of them, and sometimes you gotta just sit back, take it, and then be patient. But the point is, we are an example because out of all of the people, we're the ones who are blessed to be in the situation of need, and that's a blessing because people who don't think they need, or people who feel like they are better, are the ones really in trouble. Humility is the key, and So I hope this message reached somebody. And even if I have 2 friends on Facebook or YouTube, whatever, if just 2 people watch my video, I say praise be to Allah, and may Allah guide you and guide me, and forgive us both for at least sharing. Peace.